People of Kenya, my motherland, my nation, my home. This is a Damascus moment for our country, an opportunity for deep introspection, to find ourselves and restore our unbroken will and undefeatable spirit. We continue to assert ourselves as a great nation of beautiful diversity and exponential potential. Ladies and gentlemen, when I was a young boy, walking proudly on bare feet to Kamagut Primary School, I was full of hopes and dreams. If someone had stopped me on that day and told me that I would be your president, I would have laughed at their face and smirked at their poor sense of humor. Today, ladies and gentlemen, you have bestowed upon me great honor. You have anointed me with oil to serve in the highest office in the land. Such a hallowed, distinguished ennoblement. You have trusted me with your lives. You have trusted me with your safety. You have trusted me with your taxes. I am deeply honored. I wish to remain of great service to you during the rest of my tenure in office and carry my nation on my shoulders with pride to the land of promise. I hear the disappointment in your voices as you protest for change. I have heard you. You have spoken in your numbers. You have expressed yourself by signs and great wonders of creative art, musical lyric, poetic speech, wise counsel, and I hear you even in your silence. I know your pain and anger towards this administration, especially in the manner and style of handling civil disobedience. On behalf of my government, I am truly and deeply sorry. I have examined the actions of our police in the wake of protest. Yesterday in my speech, I accepted the resignation of the Inspector General and charged the Independent Police Oversight Authority to investigate such cases for action. Further to my directive, I am making a request to the Law Society of Kenya, National Police Service Commission, the Kenya Police Training College, the Kenya Magistrates and Judges Association, the Commission on Administrative Justice, to send memoranda to my office on recommendation of how we can review the recruitment and training of our police to improve their professionalism and crisis handling skills. A program that trains an officer to be a champion of peace, a protector of life and property, rather than a deadly force. I am informed that the youth of this country would like to visit the State House. Sons and daughters, this is your home, built by your sweat and that of your parents and generations before them. You are welcome home. State House Kenya will open its gates to the youth of this country to come and see where decisions about their future are made. However, we will institute security protocols to guard against infiltration of the youth by criminals of bad intent. We will also seal areas that may contain items of national security or that may compromise the privacy of the first family. This program, ladies and gentlemen, will run from Thursday, 4th of July to Saturday, 13th of July. Fellow countrymen, yesterday I announced radical reforms and measures to curb wanton theft of public resources, arrogant display of plundered loot, incompetent public service, and erosion of trust in public institutions. Today, I would like to declare the following progressive changes in my government. In accordance with Article 201 of the Constitution on prudent and responsible use of public money, my administration is in active endeavor to trim the size of the executive to reflect our financial situation as a country. I commit to merge some ministries and state departments to lighten the burden on the people. I have also scrapped from existence the office of the Cabinet Secretary without portfolio. The Secretary General of the ruling party will remain a valued, trusted advisor to the President on party matters and manifesto priorities, but will not draw a salary from the consolidated fund. He will instead be paid from the political party's fund that is available to our party UDA. 2. The Constitution of Kenya prescribes that we can only borrow for development. I am therefore charging the Office of the Auditor General to audit the national debt and publish a report on public debt that can demonstrate how much has been borrowed by my government and previous administrations and the development projects associated with the various loans we have received. To deeper entrench the rule of law and constitutionalism, I have instructed the State Law Office to compile for my action all court orders where government has failed or neglected to comply. I intend to find practical steps towards marshalling my administration to comply. However, I must remind the judiciary that they too have a patriotic duty to measure and tamper their justice in order to prevent judicial activism that may injunct government development and policies for its people. Fellow countrymen, we all agree that we must restore sanity in public service and even in the private sector. We also agree that education has been mocked in our country. We have glorified shortcuts, deal-making, money laundering to our children as the true road to success. This must change. As your president, I am ready to lead the way. Therefore, I am instructing the Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission, the Ministry of Education, the Kenya National Qualifications Agency, the Commission for University Education, to form a multi-agency operation to vet and verify academic qualifications of all national government and county government staff, including state officers, for appropriate action. The Treasury is advised to redirect a fraction of the funds that were meant for the renovation of the Deputy President's residence towards that exercise. Fellow Kenyans, the business of our nation is burdensome, but I'm here to assure you that my administration is your burden bearer. However, we need the support of every Kenyan in every fabric of life. Do the little that you can in the space that you occupy for a better Kenya. In the words of our national anthem, let all with one accord, in common bond united, build this our nation together, and the glory of Kenya, the fruit of our labor, fill every heart with thanksgiving. Thank you, good people. Again, I won't be taking any questions today. Asanteni sana.